Hey there, Cancer. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to go ahead and get into your reading for January of 2020. And I want to say before that, for those of you who donated to my friend Anton Tippett's GoFundMe, I'm sorry. I've drank plenty of water. I've tried to clear my throat chakra. I keep coughing. For those of you who did that, thank you so much. I want to say thank you so much for that. A couple months ago in August, Tippett passed away a little bit before Christmas, and so things have been a bit weird, but for myself and for a lot of people, but he's no longer in pain, and I just want to say thank you for your help, your consideration, and your assistance with that. That was very, very helpful for him, and I'm glad that he's no longer battling cancer. So, Cancer, let's get into your reading. We are going to go ahead and pick an overall energy. Show me the energy present for Cancer. What is it that Cancer needs to know for January 2020? Be willing to express love. Express love to receive love. So that's the overall energy for this reading, Cancer. Let's go ahead and get into it. Show me energy for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cancer. Okay. You have the Magician, and you have the King of Pentacles. Aries, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. You have the Knight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Three of Pentacles. Show me more for Cancer, please. Two more cards. You have the Emperor, more Aries energy. You have Judgment here, Scorpionic energy. So right off the bat, Cancer, Strength at the bottom of the deck. Right off the bat, I feel like somebody here is wanting to communicate, wanting to reconcile something, wanting to share connection with you on a deeper level. And it feels like there's a fair amount of stability coming your way as well with somebody that wants to work with you on something. So that seems to be straight off from the beginning. So let's go ahead and get into it, okay? Yeah, I mean, with the Magician and the King of Pentacles, this is somebody who essentially wants to offer stability. They want longevity here, okay? This may have been a situation from the past as well, where that may have been given to you or wanting to move forward. You either wanting it or they wanting it. But it feels like now this seems like present energy here, Cancer. It feels like somebody's wanting to offer stability, offer to work with you, offer to be on the same page with you with that Three of Pentacles. And with the Emperor and Judgment, it is your judgment upon this person. Is it stable? Is it enough for you? Is it dealing with somebody who is selfish? Is it dealing with somebody who is their way or the highway, type of energy? That can be very exhaustive when we're dealing with people. So if it is that type of energy, it may not be the situation for you, just because you don't need to be in situations where people are like, have you under their thumb or make the decisions for you. You are an equal party in a relationship. It's not about somebody who can, who takes the reins at all. Show me the Magician here for Cancer, please. So you have the Page of Wands, you've got the Magician, and you have the Four of Cups popping out all at once with the Fool at the bottom of the deck. So essentially, this is somebody wanting to come back. It's wanting to move forward with a situation. It's somebody that may have not had all of their everything together in the past. They may have left you or you may have left them. Either way, somebody poured out the offer that was being given. They weren't interested in it at the time. It feels like they had other things to do, but to be quite honest, those other things to do are just kind of like piddly things. It's usually somebody who's just kind of doing their thing. They may have not felt a particular super connection with you in the beginning, or it may have progressed and then it went away. Somebody didn't want that, but they do now. Show me the King of Pentacles here. You have the Four of Swords popping up here for the King of Pentacles. The Four of Swords is essentially a card where we take our time and consideration to a situation, or our feelings, or our health. It's taking ourselves out of an equation just so we can have respite, rest, relaxation, time to think, time to mull things over, time to decide, time to heal. It's a card of healing. This may also be a card where, because it's clarifying the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, I feel, is this person offering something to you. And the Four of Swords, it's essentially telling me that you're kind of not ready yet. You're still in a mode of healing. You're still piecing things together. You're still coming out of a situation. The thing about sometimes with people coming back from our past, I don't even know if we're in a, what is that thing called? Mercury retrograde or whatever. But, when people come back, retrograde or not, like, it really is dependent upon where you are in your life to receive them or not receive them. What do you want out of the situation, Cancer? Like, a lot of people hold on to energy. They hold on to the desire that this person's going to come back and change their lives or whatever they're going to do. But, like, you come to a point where you have to let go of things. You have to let go of people. And sometimes when we do that, we're making room to heal. And then when somebody comes back, it just opens up that can of worms again. Yeah. Show me the Knight of Cups here for Cancer, please. Show me the Knight of Cups for Cancer. The Devil. And the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And under the King of Pentacles, you have the Knight of Wands. And under the Knight of Wands, you have the Eight of Cups. So what this is telling me, Cancer, is that you're dealing with somebody. Now, the way I'm initially feeling it, I'll go over it a few ways, but the way I'm initially feeling it is that you're dealing with somebody who there's connection there that is, I feel, more on the passionate side, or it may have been on the passionate side. But the thing about this is it you giving into that energy again where you're going to be used or disregarded? Because it feels like this person wants to come back. You know, this could also be a very passionate connection. But are you doing all the work here, Cancer? Are you doing all the work here? Is this person starting to give forward as well? The King of Pentacles showing up in your reading twice indicates an energy where somebody has grown up, they've stabilized, they want to be mature, they want to go about a situation in a healthy way. Sorry, this is the other deck. But it's almost kind of like, are they being stubborn about how they were in the past? Are you being stubborn in regard to what you believe that they can change? Can they change? Yeah, there's those aspects. And then there's just the aspect of toxicity. It's also, you know, reigniting something like this. Is it going to tether you to somebody who you may not necessarily need to be around anymore? I mean, sometimes, Cancer, like, we can separate from people, we get our bearings, we start to feel like a whole person again, and whammo, they're back in our lives, and it kind of tears down what we just built. So choose wisely, but it feels like somebody's coming back. This could also just be an incredibly passionate experience here. Very passionate. Devil doesn't always have to mean it's negative. It could also literally be a Capricorn. Show me the Three of Pentacles for Cancer, please. So for the Three of Pentacles, you have the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Swords here coming out. Cancer. Overall, The Five of Swords, I'm sorry, the Five of Wands in reverse, this is a card where we're letting go of conflict, okay? Now, the Knight of Wands, it's communication, issues with communication, needing to feel like you're being heard. I'm sorry, did I say Five of Wands? Seven of Wands. It's also a card where we are not wanting to have conflict with people anymore, not wanting to be connected to situations that are problematic. And here somebody is communicating what they want out of a situation. It feels like they may have a fair amount of guilt about how they treated you in the past or what went down in the past, and they want to resolve that. They want that barrier to come down. I feel, though, in a certain way that this person, their approach may be slightly forceful, or it may not be comfortable or to your liking. For the Emperor, you have the Ten of Pentacles coming out with the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Now, the King and Queen of Pentacles are in this reading, okay? So this is essentially telling me that there's a connection between two people that are of the same cloth, of the same mindset, of the same energy. Or at least there's the potential for that. Magician here twice, King of Pentacles came up twice. Now the Queen of Pentacles. Kind of curious if the Empress will come up. Either way, though, this is somebody that is essentially seeing a lot of potential longevity with you. They want to go the extra mile with you. They want to go the distance. And that's, I feel in a way, I know that a lot of people would be like, why would you say that's frustrating? It's frustrating to me just because I've been in situations where, like, I've gotten fucked over, or like I've been very painful about somebody, and then they show up again, and it's like, I'm not over you, or I'm not over what happened, or like it doesn't wash hands like that. Like, you have to like process stuff. It feels like you kind of get that in the middle of your processing things, like you're getting the options to do more. For Judgment, King of Pentacles again. For Judgment, you have the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles over here too. This person wants you. They want it all with you. And I think you think of them like this. Oh, here's that Eight of Cups again. This was the formation that they were in last time, the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Cups. I think this is what happened last time. You guys may have been in a tryst. A tryst is like a sexual experience. It's a romp in the hay, fun, whatever, but it's not something that's long-lasting. Here now, oh shit, yeah. King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. Hang on, I've only got 8 hands. King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. This person wants a new beginning. They want stability, and they're going to take it slow with you. And I think that that might be scary. I also think, Cancer, that if you need to wait, and if you want this, how about like that? Let's say it like that. If you want this, it feels like you can have it. But also, if you want to make them wait, make yourself wait. Don't just jump into something because it feels good or there's like really nice dick. Like, don't do that. Or vagina. But, you know, it's about taking your time. It's about knowing what you want and knowing what you don't want. Don't feel pressured. And it's okay to push the brakes a bit. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and clarify a little bit more with this dragon deck. Why was the cup, why in the Four of Cups, what was turned down last time? What was turned down? Why were things turned down? You have the Star and the Six of Cups. So this person, they may have been following somebody from their past. They may have been very drawn to somebody. This can also be an energy where we have karmic relationships that we still need to deal with, relationships that are very pressing in our experience for our growth and emotional growth, our life growth. That may have been what's up, but now it feels like the tables are turned and it's reversed here. Please show me the Knight of Cups and the Devil. Why is the Knight of Cups with the Devil here? Is this something that Cancer needs to worry about? You have that Four of Swords again. The Four of Swords is right next to the Devil. The Four of Swords is healing from that energy, okay? So if this person was very sexual with you in the past and that's all it was, you're healing from that. And I think it's also important for you to look at it for what it is and realize it could be more of that. Feels like this person wants more though. It feels like this person has graduated in a lot of ways within themselves. What does the Knight of Wands want to communicate? And the Five of Wands. Okay. So they're at conflict in regard to how they want to communicate, but also in a way too. I think I said this earlier in the reading. I had this really weird feeling like they may not be approaching you in the way that is helpful to you or the way that you want to be approached, Cancer. Like, it's something like, ugh, I don't know if it's forceful. I don't know if it's forceful or cocky. Like, oh, I can have you. It just feels weird. It feels weird here. I don't know what that is. Each of you are going to have something different. If it resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Yeah, the Knight of Swords usually wants to get their point across. They want to communicate freely. They want to get to the bottom of things. But the thing about the Knight of Wands is that it's an energy of, it's kind of forceful. Like, it's kind of forceful. Okay, I'm not going to shit you. It's kind of forceful. And I feel here that it's almost as if you may have conflict in regard to the way that you communicate. You may have fights with this person, this connection, or this potential for connection may bring up some issues. And it's good to get that out. You know, not everybody is going to need to be on the same page. Not everybody's going to need to go back into relationships. Just because somebody realizes that they have love and they see great potential with you doesn't mean that it's reciprocated. Especially if you got tossed off in the past for them going back to something else. And it may have also been that they were dealing with something else in their lives with a previous partner that they couldn't release. The King of Pentacles and the Emperor, those are very father-like energies. I don't know if this is somebody that has children. You do have the Page of Wands here for what that Magician may have been dealing with in the past. Maybe why they turned you down. I don't know if there was a child involved, but it feels like there's more to it. It feels like there's a level here of selfishness that I'm picking up, and I don't know what to express with that. Show me the truth behind the Emperor here. Show me the truth behind the Emperor. He has the 10 of Pentacles here for Cancer. Show me the truth behind the Emperor. What does the Emperor truly bring? 8 of Coins here for the Emperor with the 6 of Coins at the bottom of the deck. This person is wanting to work for it. They're wanting to work for it. They're wanting to work for you. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, 8 of Coins. Pretty solid. They want to work for it. Show me Judgment and 10 of Cups for Cancer. 8 of Swords here, Cancer, with the 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. See, it feels overall, you guys, that like this person and you, there's a fair amount of love or connection between you, but it's muddled, it's confusing, it's energetically askew. You're trying to get yourself together, you're trying to feel better about yourself or like come out of some sort of darkness, and they, or it could be you, want to pursue. But with the 8 of Cups, 8 of Swords here and the 2 of Cups, the 8 of Swords talks about being in your head, but it's being in your head where you're like worried about things that you really can't control, worried about things that you're kind of making mountains out of molehills, like things that you worry about but incessantly worry about. So like creating storylines within your head when situations you don't have all of the information for a situation. So it's like, well, I'm just going to make this up, or this seems to be like where the narrative is going, so I'm just going to add to it. And so you convince yourself, but maybe that's not what's going on, you know? The 2 of Cups is essentially an energy where we are feeling connected with somebody, where there's a fair amount of connection with a person and you can't really avoid it. Which is why it feels like they are led back to you, especially with this star. I know this feels like they were led back to somebody else initially, but now they're led back to you, which is confusing. So, Cancer, let me, I'm gonna pull one more from this deck. Show me one more energy for Cancer, please. If Cancer, okay, thank you. Yeah. So you have show love through gifts. A small token of love can convey a great appreciation. that may be coming for you. The initial card, be willing to express love. I think that this is this person. They may try and win you over with gifts, win you over with that type of communication. If you want this, go at your own pace. This card, slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. I think this is for you, Cancer. I think the other energy, be willing to express love to receive love, and express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. I think that that's that person. Could be you if you're trying to give back to somebody where it kind of went out of whack. But overall, what I'm feeling here, Cancer, slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. I think this is the energy for you, Cancer. I don't know if you're in the right place for this, but if you want it, it's here. I'm going to go ahead and pull an oracle, or no, sorry, it's not an oracle. I'm going to pull a line strider for you. Show me advice for Cancer. Okay, thank you. Okay. So you have the Star and you have the Seven of Swords here. I'm going to pull another card. At least let me see what's on the bottom of the deck. Strength. So this is energy, what I'm feeling here, Cancer. This person is guided to you, but I also feel that there's a necessity to be conscious of the things that have happened in the past already. Don't just jump into something because it's a nice warm body with a pretty penis. Like, that's not helpful to anybody, you know? You need to address what's gone on in the past. If this person cheated on you, if you cheated on somebody, if there was a breakdown in trust and communication, you need to communicate with each other, as difficult as that may be. A lot of these readings are having people coming back from the past. It's kind of weird. Like, I don't think we're in a retrograde thingy, but we might be. Who knows? I'm not an astrologer. I should probably learn astrology. It would probably help the readings. Show me the Seven of Swords here. Magician at the bottom of the deck again. The Magician showing up 3 times in this reading. Each reading that I've done so far has had a particular card show up 3 times. For the Seven of Swords, the clarifier, you have the 2 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. So this person may have not told you everything in the past. I don't know if they had a family that they may have been dealing with, a child that they may have been dealing with. A lot needs to come out, though. A lot needs to be communicated. Again, I'm picking up an energy of somebody having a child that wasn't disclosed, needing to deal with family members, family situations of that nature, and juggling that situation and the other situation one, which of course it should. That you have a child, take care of your child. Don't involve people in a bunch of messy bullshit. And communicate during the situation so it doesn't become a bunch of messy bullshit. But a lot of people forget about that. So, yeah, this person wants to move forward. They want you very much, Cancer. I don't know if you'll want them, but it feels like there's a potential for it. Just slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. So, Cancer, do I need to clarify anything else? I don't think so. Yeah, I hope that this reading was helpful. If it was, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And if you choose to donate, there's a link in the description box below. And for those of you who helped tip it out, I really, really, really appreciate that. That was super cool. And I'm sorry he's gone, but I'm not sorry he's not in pain anymore. I'm happy he's not in pain any longer because he was in a lot of pain. So, all right, I'm gonna let it go here. You guys take care. Have a good night. Bye-bye.